Isn't that pretty? It's a little rose. I got it from my mom's rose bush. It has a nice little fragrance. Thought I would tear it off, as I was leaving to come back home the other night. It wouldn't tear. And I thought, well, I don't have any scissors or a knife in my pocket. So I ended up having to bend over and bite the stem in half. Gotta watch out for those thorns. Oh, yeah, that's me. Well, it's Monday, and I have more repairs than I thought that I have. I've got the basement to deal with, and this morning the little rubber flappy thing in the toilet that keeps the water from leaking all the time is totally broken off. So it's been kind of wonky for a while, and I had to put something in there to weight it down. But now it's totally broken, so I have to. And it's a stupid. It's a nifty looking toilet. It's a low profile toilet, so the tank is smaller this way. Which means if you want to buy the correct part for that, it costs 3 times as much. Or you can buy a generic part and size it yourself with a little hacksaw. It's a lot of work. Gosh, just when you think you can catch up on something, and I haven't tested out the pipe yet. I will be doing that today. It's still, just after 7 in the morning. I'm still a little tired and sore from being on my feet all weekend. And I don't know. It's supposed maybe spot shower here and there somewhere in the viewing area of our local TV station, but I don't think we're going to get any rain till next Sunday. But I thought maybe I'll go out and wash the car, because that's generally a surefire way to get rain to come, is when you wash the car, set up for some event outside, then it rains. Murphy's Law, if anything can go wrong, it will. Oh my goodness. Well, that's about it for today. I don't really have anything to say, and I don't want to blither on if I'm boring. And yes, you are boring, yeah. Oh, I'm still kind of tired. I might sneak in a nap before I start doing all this housework and stuff around here. Poor Brian. He's still... I hope his day will be better today. But the cats are still sleeping. They're taking there's one of their many naps of the day, and I think I'll join them for about an hour, and then I'll get up and start going to town. See, I use a lot of these dumb expressions, like going to town. Half the time I don't know where they come from. I think Americans use a lot of expressions like this, and we don't know where they come from half the time. But we use them anyway. They're idiomatic phrases, I think, is what you call them. And I've heard, like, some of the other people I watch on YouTube, they use different phrases I'd never heard before, but they use them over and over in the same context, so you can kind of get an idea of what it means. But I think that's the hardest part of languages to learn, is the colloquialisms. Boy, that's a hard word to say. Say that 10 times fast. The bits and pieces of language that you normally hear, whether it's proper or not. Little bits and pieces of like raining cats and dogs, or one of my friend in high school, her dad used to say, "It's hotter than the hinges of Hades." Or in the winter, he'd say, "It's colder than a tin toilet seat in Siberia." He was from Texas. Like Dr. Phil, they use weird expressions like that all the time. He was nervous as a frog on a hot plate. Or jumping around like a frog on a hot plate. Yeah, go back to bed, Shirley, for an hour. Yeah. Well, I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll get something done today. I hope so. Yes, I hope so. It will be so. Make it so, number one. A Star Trek reference. Upward and onward.